yard haunt update. So tonight we've added a few things, changed a few things up. Nothing too crazy. My God, does that mildew smell stink. I sprayed that mildew spray on the outside of the fence just because, I wanted to start stinking before trick-or-treat. And I'll also hit it again before trick-or-treat if I remember to do so, because I think there's some rain in the forecast, so it'll probably wash it off. But right now, I just sprayed it a little bit ago, and it is like super pungent. But I do know, as far as this side, next year this is all going to change because it's super dark over here, and I want it lit up a little more, which I did have it lit up, but then I changed this light and put the that green light over there on the gravedigger, which he does look really good with that green on him. So next year this is going to change though. But that is for next year to worry about. But this looks pretty sweet. I went through and added some new pumpkins. This pumpkin right here, I got in the mail today from Lowe's. I bought it half off, so I got it for like $8. Bought that. Jesus, I'm standing right next to this pole, and God, does it stink. God. But I got this pumpkin today. I have batteries in it and everything, but I put one of those pumpkin puck lights in there because those work fantastic. So if you guys are thinking about getting some of these pumpkins, definitely get on Amazon and buy the little 6-pack of pumpkin pucks that have a timer. So I think it was like, I think the pack of 6 was like $14, I think. And they're definitely worth their weight in gold. These things, I was real skeptical if they were going to work, and they have worked fantastic. I haven't had to change any batteries in them since I've put them out, and they've been out for a week now. They turn on. They're starting to turn on a little later because obviously when I put them out a week ago, the sun was setting later, and now it's setting a lot earlier, so it's getting darker. So I think it was almost 9 o'clock before these turned on tonight. So it was fairly dark before it even turned on tonight, and I was like, oh. So I'll have to remember that tomorrow and come out and redo all these, because I think this one here is going to be turning on later, and then there's another one that's going to turn on real late too. So I'll have to go in and restart all these so they all go on about the same time. So I have to come out here a little after sunset and get these kicked on. So I like to start turning my lights on earlier now, so that way people driving by can enjoy all the animatronics. We have the candles lit up in the back on the Tombstones. Yeah, I got some of them. I don't have all of them lit. But we have the new batteries in this pumpkin here. And I think just having that little orange glow just gives it just a little extra something there. With all that blue, it definitely looks really cool. We got our gravedigger here. I'm still working on an idea with him yet. I'm trying to see if I can just get that lantern lit up, because I think that would look cool, considering he won't turn on. Well, he turns on and works, but he just doesn't stop going. I don't know what it is. Over here, I have this. I don't know if this guy even turned on yesterday or what was the issue, but all the other lights turned on in the pumpkin pucks, and this one didn't. So I restarted that. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to have to reset all these. I didn't put new batteries in these two over here. These two little ones. I need to put new batteries in those. We have our Lowe's werewolf, and then we have these lights. These things are such a solid score. And actually today I got 2 more, but these are like the real deal. These are real lights that go on your house, and they're just frosted to. They just have a frosted look to them, and whatever. They were $5 a piece at Goodwill. And today I scored some Halloween ones, and they were, so well, one said $250, one said $350, and all Halloween was 50% off. So I scored those. They're in there. I think they're still in my truck. but I paid $3.73 after tax for them. That was together for both of them. So today's new addition, I don't know how long you guys have been watching my videos, but I added this guy. I made this groundbreaker a couple months ago, and then I put one of my little candles. This thing looks way better on video than it does in person here. It's a lot darker, and this tombstone's more purplish blue than it shows up on video. This whole graveyard is a lot darker, but I added this guy here, put one of my little candles down at the bottom, and then I put a little spotlight there. This was a huge pumpkin that was growing. Now you can see it's all wilted and dying, and now it looks like complete shit. But we had a really bad frost the other day, and it killed this pumpkin like instantly. So now it just looks nasty. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this groundbreaker right here. Wasn't real sure where to put him, because anywhere near a tombstone kind of blocks everything. So the only thing he's blocking here is that big old pumpkin, which I can just turn him facing the sidewalk or just move it entirely. But I think he looks cool. You know, the trick-or-treaters are gonna walk in to about right here, right next to this archway. We're gonna have that casket, and then the candy's gonna be in there, so we'll have that groundbreaker there. And Punctured Pete is gonna go right in here, I think. Either right here or right here. I'll put Punctured Pete, and I'm gonna put the Hauntress right here. So she'll stand here, and then she'll fall this way. So if that all makes sense. Then we have our huge demon guy. He sounds absolutely awful. But tonight I added one of these pumpkins here. This is another one from Lowe's. I got half off the other day online. And I added another little tombstone there. I got that on Walmart a few weeks ago. I just remembered I had it because I was going to put that beside that groundbreaker and realized that is way too small. So I added that little guy there. And then got my candle on over there. Got these two candles here on that tombstone there in the back. We have our grave digger back here. For some reason, I can't get him to go off. I don't really know. I mean, he's on, he works and everything, but I just can't get him to trigger when I walk in front here. Sometimes he'll go off, sometimes he won't. Then we have our groundbreaker down here. There was a video I saw where somebody has one of these exact tombstones. I think it's like Parfer Garage or something. He has the same tombstone, and it has lights built into the bottom to where it lights it up. And mine doesn't have that. I don't know. Mine has like a flower on the bottom of it. Or at least it did. I think my kid ripped it off there though. Yeah, but his has like lights built in. Has a little switch on the back. But mine doesn't have that. But anyway, I got that one at Walmart too. I thought that was a really cool looking tombstone. Definitely different. So I went ahead and picked that up. I got a groundbreaker there. Then just some more of my jack-o'-lanterns. Then we have, what else did we put over here? We still have our graves. Oh, now there it goes. We have Granny Bates. We have our tombstones. I got the candle flickering down here, just to give it that little bit of extra light, just a little bit of flavoring. With all the blues and the purples going on here, just that little candle does the trick. Tonight I added a pumpkin puck in that jack-o'-lantern there. And you're probably wondering, what in the heck is that tombstone over there? So the other day, yesterday actually, my oldest daughter and wife went to cheer practice. So me and my youngest daughter went to Lowe's and Home Depot and on the hunt for Halloween. And we found this tombstone. It's the fiberglass resin Reaper Tombstone. Regular price is $100. It was half off, so I got it for 50. And I couldn't say no. It's heavy as shit too. It's a nice tombstone. I just have a stake in the back and a bunch of duct tape holding that up just so it doesn't go anywhere. A little light switch on the side. Eyes light up. Lantern lights up. I'm sure that'll die here soon. It's AA batteries. But we have that. It's super cool. Definitely a nice grab if you can snag that up. Again, just gonna be hard to store if you're like me and have a big garage or other places in your house to store stuff. These bigger tombstones is starting to become a lot. When it's all the foam ones, you can stack them up, not a huge deal. When it comes into these awkward shaped, like this tombstone here, you can't stack it with anything. That one over here has a big weird base on it, can't really stack it. Just those become really hard to store, especially like that dearly departed and that big one over there. I'm gonna have trouble storing these big ones, that's for sure. And then over here we have our swamp shack with the swamp fisherman, which he's been pretty active tonight, except there he goes. I need to angle him differently, which I will for trick or treat, so he goes off a lot more. I thought about even changing him to the other side and put the chair over there, but I don't think my cord's gonna reach. Maybe if I switch spots, but he's gonna get set off regardless. Kids are gonna be messing with him. I thought about putting that other section of fencing that I have in front of this just to keep people out of there, but I also have the keep outside, so you know. But people are stupid and let their kids do whatever they want. So I might end up putting that last piece of fencing right in front of this porch. But we have all the moss hanging from there. All the sticks up there. All this moss. I mean, over the time, the wind has just beat it down. I have it stapled in clumps, but over time the wind has just done whatever it has wanted to do to this. But we have our old hag out here. We have the green light shining off in the back, which at night from the other angle from my house, that green light literally shines. Well, you can see it. It shines through those windows way out here into this parking lot. And then I also see it lighting up on the church over there. Some of these other lights glistening off there. Most of those blue ones. Because you shine it this way, it looks like a damn runway. It looks like an airport runway. The lighting is insane. So this versus my 2019 setup is light years different. Like not even comparable. 2019, I did not have a fraction of this stuff. And actually tonight I got some guy got a hold of me, has a bar and wants to rent some of the stuff that I'm not using. He wants to decorate his bar. He says, I want to take my bar to the next level. My Halloween party at the bar, I want to take it to the next level. And I was like, okay, what's next level to you? Do you need like just some random props, or do you need some animatronics, or do you need like what are you looking for? And I'm like, I definitely have enough to finish decorating my yard for trick or treat and float you some Halloween decorations that you can rent, so I still make money. And it's going to be making money off stuff that I literally have sitting in my garage that I'm not going to use this year. So I'm seriously considering it. But he wanted me to come out and decorate. He got a hold of me to, he wanted to pay me to come out and decorate his bar for his party. And I was like, honestly, I was like, sounds awesome. It would be super fun to do. But I just do not have the time between working the haunted house and my kid going to football. I said, I just don't have the time to be able to get out there and sit and decorate it, make it look really cool, and whatever. I was like, but we can sit down and talk about a price if you want to come and look through some of my stuff and take some of it, and decorate your own way. But yeah, so I may be renting out some of my decorations. It's just crazy to think that in 2019 I didn't have half of this, not even close to half of this, and now I'm to the point where I have this huge amount that's already out here for everyone to look at, and then I have more that's going to come out, and then I literally have enough to decorate a whole bar. My whole garage is stacked full of stuff I'm not even using. It's so crazy how much stuff there is. I was trying to sell some to him, and he just says, I just don't have the cash to buy it. But he's like, would you consider renting it? I said, yeah, that could be a possibility. Considering it's going to sit here making me nothing, I could let you use it, and if you break it, you pay me more money. Fair enough. But this is what we got so far, guys. I'm going to try and get out here tomorrow too and change some more batteries and get some more decorations out here. I want to try and get a couple more, but I'm going to keep my eye on the weather. So I might just bring these ones out on our trick-or-treat. It's supposed to be rainy. It's beautiful right now. It's still like 70 degrees and it's like 10:30. And yeah, it's like 10:30 Wednesday night. And well, here's the 60. It is 64 if you can read that. But it's 64 and it's beautiful. It's like a perfect fall evening right now. The wind's not too bad. Everything's beautiful. But we're supposed to have some rain on Sunday. And I think there's supposed to be some rain this weekend in general. There's rain. So that's going to hinder some of my decorations. So if it is pouring down rain, none of my distortions props are going to be coming out, which sucks because they're awesome and I really want to display them, but I also don't want to ruin them. So it is what it is. Like last year was a perfect Halloween. This year is going to be dicey. I figured it was going to rain, and sure enough, it's looking like rain. But that is what we have for today's update, guys. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this setup here that I did with my groundbreaker, and let me know what you guys think of all the new pumpkins. Oh yeah, and I added a little candle in that jack-o'-lantern up there, but you can't really tell. But let me know what you guys think of all the new pumpkins. There's one more, but I didn't put it out yet. It's one like these. It plugs in, but I didn't bring it out yet. I don't have any spare outlets, but it would look cool over here next to that one. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get my dirty hands on some other pumpkins and some other Halloween stuff next week, and we'll keep chugging along, and I'll keep doing these updates until Halloween gets here. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.